Yo! Today's video is brought to you by all of the fine folks that voted on the next video on the poll on my channel tab, on my community tab on the channel. So thank you to all of those people who actually voted. A whole bunch of votes came in. Thanks to everyone. All the votes have been getting pretty good in number of votes. But thank you for that. And today's video, if you don't know, is the best aliens in film history. So yeah, there are a lot of aliens in film history, and a lot of them are absolutely amazing, and some of them are just the goofiest thing you'll ever see, and some of them are actually just the worst thing you'll ever see. But yeah, let's just jump right into it. I have a list of aliens that I absolutely adore from films, series, stuff like that. I have not decided which one is the best yet, but hopefully while I'm making this video, I'll be able to figure out which one I like the most just by talking about them. I've noticed that whenever I start talking about stuff in these videos, my ideas of which one is the best always changes. So yeah, let's just jump right into the video. Let's go ahead and start with a non-horror movie alien that I absolutely adore, and that is Alf. Okay, so this is going to seem really out of place in this video just because all the other ones are from horror or more sci-fi series, but I absolutely love Alf. The entire series is on Tubi, and I started it, and I don't know, I love Alf. I've loved Alf since I was a kid, though, but it's just a really good show, and he's just, I mean, he's pretty funny. Sometimes his jokes flop, but whenever they hit, they hit hard, like Mike Tyson, okay? They could knock you out how hard they hit, okay? Funny show. But yeah. Oh, and I learned this like just a couple years ago. I didn't even know, but ALF stands for Alien Life Form. And that's, I don't know why that's the coolest thing ever to me. But yeah, ALF is the first one that I want to talk about because I knew even with me talking about the other ones, he would never be my favorite movie alien, but I knew that I wanted to talk about him at least a little bit. But yeah, there's my mandatory ALF shout out in this video. The next one we're going to be talking about is The Thing from the film The Thing. This is an amazing alien and one of the most horrifying, horrific, terrifying things you'll ever see in movie history, honestly. If you don't know, it devours its victim and then can transform its own DNA into the DNA of that thing, but it isn't like a shapeshifter, like just a shapeshifter. It can't just become one creature. It can, and like completely become them, like memories and everything, but it can turn like certain parts of itself into different parts. So you'll get something like this that's like a disgusting, tormented, disturbed creature that has been ripped and turned inside out and warped into a new form, or you'll get something that's more comprehensible to the human eye, like this. A human head with eye stalks and spider legs at the bottom to walk with. This right here is, as I said, a lot more comprehensible for us and a lot more normal, I guess, and feasibly walkable. Like it can walk around. Not like you can walk it on a leash. I mean, I guess you could. I guess any form you really could, I guess, but the last one was warped and weird looking. But yeah, this is The Thing. I don't know. It's not. The Thing is my favorite movie of all time. I have a 30-minute rant about it. That it's a movie review, but it's really just a rant about how good the movie is. But this is my favorite movie of all time. But also, this alien doesn't really, I don't know. It's an amazing alien, but it doesn't have as much of a personality, I guess, as all the other aliens. So it's definitely on this list, but it's not as high as the other ones, just because it doesn't have as much of a personality of its own. It just wants to survive. Like it's just an intelligent animal, basically. And whether it's intelligent or not, if it wouldn't have gotten the DNA of a human is, well, I mean, it comes in on a spaceship. I always forget about that part in the movie, like whenever it crash lands and everything. So I guess it's intelligent, but still. Okay, I'm gonna end up spending way too long on The Thing if I keep talking about it. So yeah, The Thing is absolutely on this list, but not quite the best alien. The best alien is coming up. Okay, the next one I wanted to talk about is the Xenomorph. Okay, this is another alien that didn't quite make it to the top just because it doesn't have as much personality as the other ones do, but it has enough personality to absolutely make it on this list. This is one that is absolutely just an animal fighting to survive. Well, is it fighting for survival, or is it killing just because it likes it? I honestly cannot tell in these movies, because it seems like they just enjoy hunting humans. Like, you never see them eating humans or anything, and I don't think it says that they have to eat at all. I mean, I don't know. And then Prometheus came out, and God, that messed up the entire lore of the Alien movies, I'm pretty sure. I wasn't even really that big into the lore of the Alien movies. Don't get me wrong, I love the movies, but Prometheus came out, and I was like, what in the world? And then the prequel movies, man. God. Okay, but back to the Xenomorph. The Xenomorph is amazing. The acidic blood is awesome. The little tongue mouth, beautiful, beautiful. Makes me want to kiss it. Just give it a little mwah. But the tail spike is always appreciated in any creature design, for me at least. The type of, like, pumpkin head looking head that it has, no eyes, looks sick. Everything about it is absolutely amazing. H.R. Giger absolutely cooked with this design. All of his designs. He's one of my favorite artists, like, in general, actually. If you don't know who that is, he designed the Xenomorph and the Facehugger. Basically everything, even the spaceship design that you see in Aliens, he's credited with making. So, I mean, look up some of his art if you like how the Xenomorph looks, because he's an absolutely amazing artist. But yeah, the Xenomorph is on this list, not as high as any of the other ones that's coming up, just because I don't know, they don't have as much personality, I guess. Like, they have, I don't know, they're just animals. I guess the Thing has more personality than them, honestly, because, I mean, like I said, they're just animals. But, yeah, on to the next one, because I've spent more than enough time on the Xenomorph. Actually, no, I haven't. I need to make a video about all these aliens separately, talking about their creature design and everything, but I'll do that later. The next ones I wanted to talk about is The Killer Clowns from Outer Space. This movie has been getting a lot more attention nowadays. I've loved this movie since I was a little kid. This is just a really good movie, but I'm glad it's getting more attention because there's a lot more merchandise out there for it. There's a new game that I'm absolutely I cannot wait to play. I'm excited to play that. But yeah, this is, I mean, they're Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Everyone knows what they are now, so I don't really have to explain it, but I'm going to, because this video needs to be a little bit longer. There's Shorty, Jumbo, what's the other one? I cannot remember. I was about to say Curly and Moe because I was thinking of the Three Stooges. Man, these dudes actually do act like the Three Stooges, don't they? But yeah, Shorty is my favorite by far. The "what are you gonna do to knock off my block?" and then he just punches the dude's head off is always amazing. The popcorn guns, cotton candy guns, everything they use. Oh my god, the balloon animal bloodhound is amazing. Man, the little popcorn seeds that grow into little clown like plants or whatever they are, snakes, clown snakes, I guess. That's Batman's one true fear, is a snake clown, a clown snake, whatever it's called. But yeah, this is absolutely one of the best aliens ever, one of the best monsters in general, with their personalities and how funny they are. Oh my god, the Shadow Puppet Show T-Rex, that's an amazing scene too. If you ever watched Killer Clowns from Outer Space, you should definitely go watch it. Great movie. But yeah, these dudes are absolutely on there. Jumbo's horrifying whenever he calls the kid out with the mallet behind his back. Like it's like a I don't know, a clown mallet, I guess is what I'm gonna call it. It's like something Harley Quinn would use, basically. What is that thing called? I have no idea what it's called. But yeah, these are absolutely on the list because, I don't know, I just love them and their personality. The popcorn gun is amazing. And the big top being the UFO. It's just a really good movie, honestly. Really good design. Everything about it is amazing. Honestly, how good the clowns came out is insane based on how much of a small budget they had. But yeah, enough ranting about this movie. I need to do a movie review over this. I need to start writing down stuff I want to do while I'm making these videos. But yeah, these dudes are absolutely on this list. Okay, we're on to the last two aliens, and this was actually pretty hard because it was between one of my favorite television series ever and one of my favorite series ever, like film series. Don't think I'm crazy, but Critters is one of my favorite film series ever. I love those movies, even the third one. I'm pretty sure everyone hates it for some reason, but I kind of love all of them, honestly. The Krites are, if you don't know, these weird aliens that eat everything. That's basically it. And they aren't stupid. Like, they aren't animals. They're actually intelligent. In the beginning of the first one, they're in an intergalactic prison, and then these two bounty hunters are hired to go after them because they escaped. And it is, oh my god, it's such a good movie. I need to make I put a poll up like a couple weeks ago, asking what movies franchise that y'all wanted me to do a movie review over first, and Critters was one of them. I think The Omen one. I've been watching all the Saw movies first, though, and I didn't want to do one that y'all didn't actually want first, so I'll do The Omen, and then I'll probably do Critters, because I want to talk about it now. But, I like how me talking about the Krites made me want to watch them again. They're goofy. They have their own little language. It's just amazing. They make little puns and jokes. It's a really good alien design, too. They roll up into balls and can attack people like that. They have massive rows of teeth. They're tiny, like fur balls, basically. But then in like later movies, I think 2 has it, I'm pretty sure. I think 2 is the earliest version of it. But they huddle together and make one giant ball, and it like rolls over someone and there's nothing but bones left. It's really good. And they have little quills that they shoot that are poisonous. I honestly cannot remember if they use those past the first movie. I guess we'll find out whenever I watch them for the movie reviews, but yeah. I definitely remember the first one and the third one the best. And the second one? I watched the newest one that was a sci-fi original movie, and I kind of forgot most of it, except there's a girl Krite in it that's a good guy. They're all really good, though. You should definitely go and check them out if you haven't. But yeah, this was the second, oh my god, this was second place, not second to last, my god. The second place, because the other one, I think, just has not really I don't know, I'll explain it in 1 second, but yeah, the Krites are second place, I guess. I guess I should have been counting these, like, none of the other ones are in a certain order, though. These were just the 2 hardest to figure out which one was in the actual best. But yeah, I've been talking about the Krites more than enough. On to the next one, which is the best alien in film history. The title of Best Aliens in Film History goes to the Borg. Yeah, Star Trek Next Generation is one of my favorite television series ever, like top 10 at least. Maybe top 5? I'd have to think about it, though. I might make a video about that later. But yeah, the Borg are absolutely amazing. They take different species throughout the universe and assimilate them into their own hive mind by using technological mumbo jumbo. I don't really know what to call it. They enhance them with different technological devices and everything, and then take them into their own hive, like a little hive mind. Yeah, these dudes are absolutely insane. Their designs, all of them remind me of Cenobites, which is always a plus. I don't know if any of you know this, but Hellraiser is yet again one of my favorite movies ever. The first one, second one too. But yeah, Locutus the Borg is absolutely amazing. I don't know. These dudes are just really cool and creepy and really, really intimidating. I think intimidating is the best word for them, because they are like a higher life form than most species in Star Trek, and like they are like one of the big bads in Star Trek Next Generation. I honestly don't really have much else to say about them other than they look amazing, they are extremely intimidating and sometimes horrifying, and they remind me of Cenobites, and I love all of that. I think it's pretty easy for people to understand why they're my favorites just by saying that. But yeah. Tell me what your favorite aliens in film history is. Tell me what your favorite Star Trek character is if you want to. I'm always up for hearing people's thoughts on Star Trek. I might make a video just over Star Trek Next Generation or something like that. But yeah, definitely comment. Tell me what your favorite aliens are in film history. Tell me what your favorite alien movies are. Comment anything, like, subscribe, and remember, Picard is better than Kirk.